Museum of London Docklands. This has lasted through many years. So they're usually used for jewelry, yeah?
These are 130 years old.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'll be touring the museum today. Okay, it's open from Monday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Let's go in. So this is the first floor, and we are heading now to the ground floor. There's a guide here on how to get into the museum. This is the underground map. I think these are the train routes. Canary Wharf, from dock to financial center. So actually Canary Wharf is actually very new because it was built in like the 1990s or 1980 something. As compared to like how old London is. Like a history of what happened in London in the past. And how it was reconstructed. This is a massive bomb. This is a shelter where people stayed during the war and when there was like loads of bombing. Oh. Oh wow. It's so, the floor sounds so rusty. Okay, they put some work in here to make this look real. They even made it look dark. Look, this is like a window here. So, and the wall feels like a real concrete. Okay, it's not real concrete, but it looks like it. Oh, nice. Okay, now I'm gonna get out because I'm just like, oh my god, before I get locked. Of course, I'm not gonna get locked, but that's just paranoia. Me feeling like, oh my god, no. Okay, we are here. You've got maps here.
The Port of London became Target Area A, an area which included the Ford plant at Docklands.
And then you have a show here talking about what happened.
Factories of the Woolwich Arsenal, all en route up the Thames.
There are chairs here, you can just speak and then watch the show. Here's our lamps. Reminds me of the lanterns we used back then in Nigeria. This section here is a display of different spices and coffee and grains from like, I think from Asia, I can't see from China. Then this one are different horns. Oh wow. This display contains a variety of commodity samples including elephant tusk, walrus tusk, and different types of seashell. This display does not contain any rhinoceros horn. Okay, let's see what we've got. Wow. You can see different spices here. This is a shell. Just see how beautiful it is. This has lasted through many years. So they're usually used for jewelry, yeah? Wow. Amazing. And this is silk thread. Oh. This is raw rubber. This is a tobacco weighing station. These are things for making wine. Okay, very interesting. That's a big barrel for storing wine. Let's go upstairs again and see what's on this other floor. Oh, there's another show here. Oh, this is like a boat. This is nice. It's quite interesting. There's like this huge contrast. When you come to this museum, you can have a feel of like the old London. And then when you go to, like you go outside to the Canary Wharf, you have like the modern London and everything like that, which is great. When you come here, yeah, you'd always see these places where they show what they have on today. So you just pick what time you want to watch your show and what you want to watch. And then here, this is the gallery. Ooh.
Monday at the Museum of London Docklands. Starting at 1 o'clock on the second floor will be one of our short talks, Johnny Bongali Monopoly. Come and listen to explore Tower Hamlets and the South Asian community in one of our diversity and talks. That's on the first floor at 1 o'clock on the second.
The guy who just spoke now just used the typical accent you hear from back then. Like you hear on TV when they have news. You're standing on the top floor of one of London's oldest dock warehouses. A warehouse is a special type of building designed for storing goods.
These are 130 years old. These are Italian. We think they might have been dancing shoes. We're not entirely sure, but just based on the aesthetic. And these would have been hand-sewn glass beads. So, and then they would have been embroidered, belonging to quite a rich individual, I think.
What size is this?
We're not sure about the size. They would have been adult shoes, believe it or not.
It looks so slim. Yeah, exactly. How do they fit?
Very, yeah. We're surprised. But we think it's dancing shoes. They probably wouldn't have worn them all day.
Yeah. Is that for kids or for?
Well, this is a replica. No, it's actually it's a silk slipper.
Okay.
A silk slipper for someone quite well off, a well-off child.
So these are Victorian gloves. They would have been worn by an aristocrat. This would have been goat leather, so it's really soft, very luxurious. It's kind of rude to show your skin in public, so that a lot of etiquette books would have made reference to these gloves, and they would have been hand-fitted by professionals.
Oh,
so
wow.
quite a luxurious.
So you can't really share them. It's just like for you, one
Usually
person.
for you, because they're quite tailored, and then you stretch them to your own hands as well. You wouldn't just have one pair; you'd have several different.
Yeah.
Quite, yeah.
And this one?
This belonged to a child, so we're not sure about too much about this one. This is a bonnet from the first half of the 20th century. If you can see here, it's really interesting the way that bonnets have kind of evolved.
What is this one?
Okay, well, nice to meet you. It's for repairing or making shoes. So, for example, if I show here, you might resole the shoes or put a new heel on, or you might make one and do the stitching.
This looks like an iron.
Yes, indeed, it's an iron, and you would have to heat it in front of a fire to get it hot. And then you just iron, but there was no control over the temperature, so eventually it would cool down and you'd have to heat it. But it was very hot here, so you'd put some cloth around the ridges and to hold it, because otherwise your hands would burn.
Yeah. Okay, we are done with the museum. Then just on the first floor you can find things to buy, like mugs and tote bags and some London key holders. And you can find some aprons and some sewing kits. More sewing kits, more fashion items here. And there's a map here if you want. So if you want to use the map, you can buy it for £1. Then you have a highlight of the museum for £3. I've also got some fashion books here. How much is the book? Oh, the price is not there. We've got some jewelries, so some earrings and some necklaces. This one here as well. We've only spent a few minutes in the museum and it rained already. Anyways, so that's the end of the museum tour. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.